Today on the Morning Edition, smoke from nearby wildfires in the interior is once again clouding the air in Fairbanks, and it's raising concerns about air quality. But there are ways to breathe a little bit easier and how to protect your health. And later today, more voices will weigh in on Anchorage's ongoing homeless debate as public testimony on a camping ban ordinance could shape what happens next. And later.
And if there was like a squirrel walking by, then it wouldn't bark at it and jump up at it and knock the person down.
Well, they're furry, they're friendly, and full of love. Meet the pups lending a paw, to help keep seniors safe as the Morning Edition starts now. Good morning, everyone. You made it. It is Friday. We're here.
That video scared me.
You thought the dog was talking?
No, I thought the stuffed animal that they initially drugged by was an actual animal.
Oh.
And I was like, why are you dragging the animal?
No.
Scared me for a second.
It's pups and
but
seniors.
It is Friday.
Yeah, it is Friday. And Bear Paw Festival this weekend kicks off. It's actually going today, too.
And we do have some sunshine set to make a return to South Central. Now, we're waking up this morning to some rain showers across inland parts of South Central. We did manage to tap into some of that moisture through the overnight hours, but that rain will quickly taper off. Not everyone's seeing it. We're currently holding on to those temperatures right around 50 degrees as we start off your Friday morning. Winds have died down across the region. That is some good news for many areas across South Central. And of course, you can see that rain really favoring areas out towards Prince William Sound. And then we've got a band of some showers that's extending from the Matanuska Valley out towards southern parts of the Susitna Valley, with a band of some showers as well across western parts of the Kenai. Those will quickly taper off this morning into the mid-morning hours, and we will see the return to some sunshine throughout the day. Now, areas out towards Prince William Sound, we may hold on to that rain for a good portion of our Friday, as coastal showers will continue to remain with us. You can see to the north out towards the foothills of the as you head out towards the foothills of the Alaska Range, as well as just north of the Alaska Range, we continue to see some of those showers as well. So yes, that rain is still with us across South Central, but for the most part, we are going to see some drier weather making a return to the region. You can see areas out towards Portage, western parts of Prince William Sound is where we're really favoring most of the precipitation so far. Anchorage has only seen 0.02 of an inch of rainfall through the overnight hours, and we'll continue to favor that chance for seeing some rain through the remainder of today on into the evening hours. And one thing we'll be watching is a band of showers tonight into early tomorrow morning that could drift into parts of the Anchorage Bowl. So we'll be watching for that, but largely expecting some dry conditions for the Bear Paw Festival Parade and into the weekend as well. I'll have more on that and how long we'll see that return to some sunshine coming up in my full.
As wildfires continue to burn across the interior, it is pushing air quality back into the spotlight. The borough says air quality levels degraded to purple earlier this week, and that has leaders emphasizing new resources to help people breathe easier. Adrian Peterson has more in our top story.
While air quality has improved due to recent rains, heavy smoke this wildfire season has forced 15 people to seek out clean air here at the Nolween Public Library, where the borough has set up a designated clean air room.
Our worst day was Tuesday. We hit purple on the chart. So that was between 200 and 1 in 300 for the index. And that was the first time we hit that this season.
In the air quality index, a 1 to 50 is considered good, but for most of the fire season, the Tanana Valley has seen air quality considered to be moderate to unhealthy for sensitive groups.
So these are your individuals who are older, who might are regular people who have lung issues, and children. So the very young, the very old, and those in between that have longer or pulmonary issues.
The borough set up the clean air room, which operates during the same hours as the library. It's a place people can go to get out of the smoke.
And we also have pushed messaging out on how you could build your own kind of clean air machine with a box fan for your house as well. We pushed that out on social media as well.
As conditions may still change this summer, borough leaders say they want to keep this room designated as a clean air room in case they have to open it if wildfire smoke rolls into the borough once again. Adrian Peterson, Alaska's news source.
The Division of Forestry, it says the state remains at what is known as a preparedness level 5. That is the highest in the state's wildland fire preparedness plan and the highest now in the country, with more than 1,800 personnel supporting 20 staffed fires across Alaska. The Fairbanks North Star Borough expanded the Go Now evacuation area to now also include milepost 333 to milepost 338. Now, this is a level 3, meaning go, leave right now if you haven't already, as danger is current and it's imminent. Shelters are being set up, including at Hutchison High School, and that clean air room is open at the Nolween Library. A building in the midst of being remodeled, it went up in flames Thursday. This was the scene as firefighters battled some pretty big flames that sent black smoke billowing into the air. The building sits right at the intersection of 6th and Ingra. The interior was being remodeled, set to become the official law offices of Jason Scala. Scala said due to a series of bad luck with contractors, the remodel has been dragged out for 4 years. A message from the current contractor had indicated to Scala the building was nearly ready for occupancy.
The floors just got finished. You should have seen them. They were polished and beautiful. You could roller skate through the whole building. It was gorgeous. But yeah, man, nobody died. What are you going to say? It's Alaska. You just start over. Or start something. Who knows? Maybe there's another lot that isn't cursed. I don't know. We'll see.
It took crews a few hours to put out the fire. Both AFD and APD don't believe anyone was inside, and there were no injuries reported. The cause is under investigation. A tragic loss over the 4th of July weekend after a woman was murdered in Bethel. This morning, family members remember her as joyful and loving. Her name was Ariel Nying, and she was 20 years old. Her cousin, who shared these pictures with us, says that she spent her days working at the local hospital and her nights with family, and she was loved by people around her. Police arrested 24-year-old Edward Acharian. He's charged with second-degree murder and currently being held at the Yukon-Kuskokwim Correctional Center. And Alaska's News Source exclusive, almost 1 year after convicted killer Brian Smith was sentenced for killing 2 Alaska Native women, we investigate claims that there are more victims. Rebecca Palsha has been following this investigation and has a special documentary that runs this Saturday night.
Veronica Abouchek is my mother. I'm her oldest daughter. As an adult, I just really felt for her. I remember thinking, wow, they found her. Maybe she's somewhere. And storylining that last night, I just am in awe that I believed that,
There were photos of additional women found on the SD card who appear to be unconscious or beaten.
There's this term called NHI, no human involved.
I'm almost certain there's more victims.
We want answers! We want answers!
Alaska's News Source has reported on this investigation since Smith was arrested, including his trial. Now, to this day, missing and murdered persons advocates continue to search for more victims, asking a simple question: who else did Brian Smith kill? It's a question that Alaska's News Source took directly to Smith during a more than 3-hour interview.
How many people did you tell Alicia you had killed in South Africa?
Okay, well, it started off one person.
Our special, Kathleen, Joe, and Veronica, who else? The search for Brian Smith's unwritten victims airs at 8:30 on KTUU this Saturday. Plus, tomorrow at 12:30, we are live on the digital desk to talk about this case.
Anchorage police are asking for witnesses to step forward after a series crash on the Glen Highway last month. The collision happened around 3 a.m. on June 23rd in the northbound lanes near Fort Richardson. 2 people were hurt, a man driving a silver Malibu and a juvenile in a blue Silverado. If you saw anything or you have video, you can call Crime Stoppers at 907-561-STOP. Well, renting a car in Alaska just got a little bit cheaper. A new law now in effect lowering taxes on vehicle rentals, including through apps like Turo. The bill's sponsor, Representative Kevin McCabe, says individual car owners who rented their vehicles through apps were left owing thousands in back taxes. Under the new law, those debts have been wiped out, and the state clarified how taxes should be collected moving forward.
This will be paid essentially by the tourists that are renting a Turo car, and it'll just be a seamless deal. There will be a block on the Turo receipt that they get, I'm sure, that says State of Alaska 7% tax on excise tax.
The law took effect without the governor's signature. His office declined to comment, but Turo is speaking out. You can read why the company supports the new rules on our website. Happening today, another round of public hearings before a vote on a camping ban ordinance the Anchorage Assembly will take up.
I am struggling myself, and I don't know where else to go.
I do support this ordinance, whether imperfect or not. It's something that we're doing that's going forward.
Was public testimony from last month's Assembly meeting where people voiced both support and opposition for a proposed ordinance about whether or not banning camping in public spaces is the answer to Anchorage's homelessness crisis. Anchorage Mayor Suzanne LaFrance calling the newest version of the camping ordinance a, quote, balanced, targeted approach, endorsing a prohibition on camping in specific public zones. The Assembly is holding a special meeting today at 1 o'clock where they'll hear all public comment before continuing the discussion on this controversial camping ban. Read more details on the different versions of the ordinance on our website. And if you happen to hear some loud noises over the next month or two, well, that is because JBEAR is conducting multiple training exercises through August, including Red Flag, Alaska, Northern Edge, and more. Residents near JBEAR should expect increased aircraft noise, traffic delays, and some possible gate closures. The Air Force says these drills boost readiness and support national security. Drivers on base should also watch out for pedestrians. Up next, it's a board game that is making a big comeback.
The new club that's drawing crowds. I'm Cristian Benavides with how young people are really getting into their games on their night outs.
Still seeing some showers across parts of South Central, but we are going to see the return to some sunshine. I'll have more on that, but first at sunrise, coming in at 4:44 in Anchorage, 5:36 in Bethel. Your full forecast is next.
Good morning, everyone. Waking up on this Friday, 15 minutes past the hour. It's kind of hit and miss here now with Brooks Falls at Katmai National Park. You see some bears, maybe some salmon jump in. Maybe Aaron is still a little bit too early. They're just maybe getting ready for their weekend, but hopefully we'll see some soon.
I probably enjoyed a little bit too much fish yesterday
right?
as well.
There was a lot out.
Town.
Yeah, there was a lot out on the ground.
But we'll certainly continue to watch that, see if they come out this morning. Of course, we're waking up to some showers across parts of the state. We've got those temperatures anywhere from 34 in Utqiagvik to 43 in Nome. 50s as you head towards the southern coastline, even out towards southeast, where we're continuing to favor some of those rainy conditions for a good portion of the panhandle. Now, as far as what we're going to be seeing here throughout the remainder of today, yes, some rain showers are still with us across South Central, out towards parts of the Alaska range, but things into the interior are actually drying out, and that's going to continue to be the trend through the weekend. And of course, southeast continues to see some of that heavier activity. Of course, yesterday into the evening hours brought some of that heaviest rainfall. There's that system that clipped off a part of the Arctic trough that has been with us for this week. That did drop south, impacting areas of the northwest Arctic Borough, the Seward Peninsula. And then as it continues to fizzle out this morning, we'll see areas of Gamble, St. Lawrence tapping into some spotty to isolated showers for the first part of your Friday. We've seen just a few hundredths of an inch of rainfall as you head out west. Meanwhile, across South Central and southeast, this is where we continue to favor most of the rain. The heaviest activity through the overnight hours has been out towards the panhandle, where Ketchikan has already seen up to 1/4 of an inch of rainfall. And we're going to continue to favor this rain through the remainder of today, more so for coastal regions. One thing we're also watching into the evening hours, these showers that we're seeing out towards the Alaska range, if we have them continue to hold together and kind of pulling to the south through the overnight hours, we could see some early morning showers for parts of South Central as we welcome in your Saturday morning. Those should quickly taper off by the mid-morning hours, and we'll see the return to some sunshine. So if you're heading to the Bear Paw Festival Parade, you may be dodging a shower or two, but largely will be on the dry side. And you can see ongoing showers expected out towards the southeast. So here over the next couple of days, you can see the southern mainland, really South Central out towards southeast, favoring the best chance for some rain. We could see some spotty to isolated showers out towards southwest, but largely expecting those temperatures to return into the 70s. And we could see the potential for about 1 inch to 2 inches of rain here over the next couple of days for southeast. Those temperatures today warming into the 60s across South Central, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies once those clouds do clear out through the day. So it is going to shape up to be a nice afternoon across a good portion of the state. 76 in Fairbanks, 70 degrees in McGrath. You can see along the slope, those temperatures are also slowly warming, where earlier this week we were sitting in the 30s. And of course, we've got some ongoing rain showers out towards Kodiak. As far as that 7-day forecast, you can see drying out into the weekend. Again, can't rule out a stray shower as we welcome in your Saturday morning, but largely on the dry side this weekend. As we welcome in next week, we're going to see an uptick in some of that precipitation as well. Really just seeing some isolated to about scattered to periodic showers Monday into Tuesday. Of course, Tuesday will bring that better potential for some rain. And like we did see this week, next week will favor a bit in the way of some of that showery weather. But Ariane, not every day is going to bring that rainfall potential, and we will still hold on to some peaks of sunshine. Mid to upper 60s, feeling quite nice.
All right, yeah, looks good. Not bad. All right, thanks, Aaron. A game invented thousands of years ago is making a comeback. It's part of a trend in which people are looking for an alternate way to socialize. Christian Benavidez reports.
This Miami Beach hotspot is packed with a relatively tame group of revelers. On this night out at Andres Carne de Res restaurant, they're focused on the board and strategy.
I think it meets an empty space. I think Miami has a lot of nightlife. I think that people that are living here now and new people that are coming into town are also looking for other avenues to connect and to interact with the city.
The Backgammon Social Club mostly draws young adults looking for an alternative night out, while welcoming enthusiasts and beginners of all ages. It's the brainchild of Gina Macropolis and Eugenia Camargo, who first posted about the gathering on Instagram.
The classic networking event wasn't cutting it, and the typical night out with a lot of drinking or just socializing in the traditional Miami ways was getting a little bit overdone.
Word quickly spread. Now players can find events weekly at multiple venues.
We were like, how can we bring people together in a way that's meaningful and different?
Macropolis learned backgammon in her native Greece, where the game is a popular pastime passed down through generations.
People are looking for something different, to connect with other people, to meet new people that's not through a phone, that's not at a party or a bar.
Board game sales surged during the pandemic, and now they're enjoying post-pandemic popularity.
There's a rise in clubs for everything, from chess to Rummikub. At a recent backgammon night out, we met Susan Dean with her dog Elle in tow.
A lot of the socializing in Miami revolves around liquor and sponsored events. This is kind of a no-pressure way to meet people, and you start seeing the same faces, and it's a great way to explore different venues.
If you go, just remember, it's BYOB. Bring your own board. Christian Benavidez, CBS News, Miami Beach.
Data from the website Meetup, it shows there's been a 10% increase per year of board game events from 2021 to 2023.
Thanks for listening to our podcast. Click subscribe so you can get the latest podcasts from Alaska's news source automatically, and stay up to date with breaking news and in-depth reporting available for free 24/7 with the Alaska's news source app.